Hey everyone, it's time to talk about Silent Hill 2, which actually is my favorite of the entire Silent Hill series. Um, if you don't know the plot already, it's about a man named James Sunderland who is beckoned to Silent Hill to find his dead wife. His wife died. I don't know. It said at the beginning. Anyway, so he goes there to find his dead wife, only to find horror, essentially. He comes across some very odd characters, like Eddie and Angela, and he comes across a lot of really freaky monsters, although I don't know if you could really call him a monster. Pyramid Head makes his appearance in this game, and that just makes it epically awesome. Um, it's pretty graphic in terms of the violence and, if you could say, sexual scenes. It's not really sexual, but it's, well, if you've seen that part, it's pretty gruesome. It's pretty disturbing. This game is probably the most disturbing game of the entire series, in my opinion. And a lot of the monsters have really good symbolism in them. If you're interested in the symbolism, leave me a comment. Let me know that you want me to do a video on the symbolism of Silent Hill 2 monsters or something. But I have to say that I really like this game because it has a plot, and the plot really keeps you going. And I like that they had Maria in there because even though she's a pain in the ass to try and keep alive, well, you actually don't have to keep her alive. I think you just gotta protect her, or lack of protecting her. You can sort of use her as a meat shield too if you want. I like that you have a companion, even though she's a huge pain in the ass. She really adds to the plot and makes it a whole lot more interesting. Because if you ever are just standing, you notice that James is always looking at Maria, and I notice he never looks at her face. He always looks down here, so I always found that sort of amusing. What else? The one part in the game that I didn't have too much fun with was rowing across the darn lake, because that took for darn ever. But I have to say, all the battle system was pretty darn good. I like that you could change the color of the blood. I think you can do that in other games too. But I have a preference to purple blood. And I have to say that the, not the second to last, yeah, it's the second to last battle against the two Pyramid Heads was probably the most epic battle ever. It was frightening out of my mind, and it was challenging. It was more challenging than the final boss, in my opinion. But it really, really was darn crazy, and I like that at the end, it's just, you didn't expect that to happen. You're like, oh my gosh, what? That's the end? But that's about it. I have to say Silent Hill 2 is my favorite because I just love how the plot just always seems to be twisting and turning and keeping you on your toes and really making you look for symbolism. And that's about it. We'll see y'all later. And the next video I'll talk about Silent Hill 3.